Another week, another adventure. This time we're going to Lancaster. Every year, the STFC, the UK body which funds a lot of PhDs here, they organize a summer school just for us, first year particle physics PhD students. And this is a time to meet and greet all of the other first year DPhil students. This is important, firstly, so that we can network and so that when we go out to CERN or wherever we're based, we have at least some friends already. And the second, since most of us, if not all of us, are experimentalists, this school is meant to deepen our theoretical background and help us improve our understanding of the experiments that we're actually running. What's up, Colin? Hello. We're finally here.
Indeed. So this is going to be a special episode.
Thank you.
It is, yes. It's going to be the STFC summer school episode.
Oh my gosh. We're going to get so many views.
Because you're in it,
YouTube
Colin.
Partnership. There you go.
I hope so. Who's Boland and why is all this stuff named after him? Hello.
Is this just on the name badge just there?
Vlogging, right? There's a time and place for vlogging, and this isn't it. This is it. This is it. It's always time for vlogging, man.
Lost someone. There we go.
Hello. After getting settled, we went to hang out for a bit. I was very surprised to find out that there were as many as 100 students at the school, all of them from UK universities.
So you probably know this school has a long history of nearly half a century. So now you are part of this history. I hope we will have an enjoyable 12, 13 days, which means have a lot of fun, but also there's quite a lot of work involved.
But who wants to hear about work? Since we had two former Lancaster students among us, the Oxford peeps went for a tour of the campus. Wait, Alex! Be the tour for my vlog.
Alright, so this is County College, and this is the college oh no, actually no, I do know history about this. So this is named County College because this opened relatively recently and the county council paid for it. So that's why this college is called County College. So we're gonna go, this is all the north end of campus, this is very pretty. This is like one of the more expensive ends. Not even close to how much Oxford costs, but here you are. This is Lancaster, everything's nice and cheap and it's great, and I love the north. Oh my god, I've missed it so much. This is what the north is like, I love it here, it's amazing! £88 per week for like a not shithole. Now look at the beautiful architecture of Lancaster.
Nice, yeah. Looks like a fascist architecture.
So all of Lancaster campus was built in like '64. So it's very, very, very recent uni. And yet, it's still a top 10 uni.
When I was in first year, I used to live up here.
Oh, did you? I didn't know people actually lived here. Yeah, I love the feel of Lancaster, like especially first year when you just first come here and you're just trying to like, you know, settle into uni life, especially with the colleges here, which aren't quite like Oxford colleges. It's mainly just accommodation. It's just so lovely because like everyone's in this tiny little community and it's great. And then after that, you can move out if you want to. You can stay in here if you want to. It's great. I love it. I forgot about that. There's a screen in it. I don't know what it's called. Fun fact. Everyone was trying to get like disabled access signs built all around the campus, but they said, sorry, we've not got money, instead you're just going to have like the odd little sign here and there. And then they built that. They bought a massive TV screen instead.
They can display a big disabled sign.
Naturally, in true British fashion, our tour of the campus ended in a pub. And just to remind us that we're physicists and we're here to work, after all, we had a poster session after dinner where we got to hear about all the fun experiments that everyone was doing. I'm guessing it's somewhere here?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I hear people. Okay. Okay. Cavendish Lecture. Let's go. And so began 2 weeks of lectures and tutorials at the summer school. Now, every weekday was an all-day affair. If we weren't hearing about physics, we'd be doing physics, or thinking about physics, or discussing physics. And the first day was okay, but as the school continued, it turned out to be quite a test of our academic endurance. It's been quite intense, actually. There have been lots of lectures, and there's been some homework. And nothing too heavy or too ridiculous. But it's only Wednesday, and I already feel quite tired, quite exhausted by the physics. It's really exciting, but still, wow, it's so intense. Not to say that we didn't have any break time. In fact, some of us took advantage of our free time to play some sports. And there was the occasional surprise. Now, Lancaster is not known for its food. In fact, I have nothing good to say about the catering in the 2 weeks that we were there. However, the wine that the school treated us to on occasion was quite nice. Hey Krish, how are you doing?
That could just be a slightly less dense patch of
I mean, I'm
cloud.
pretty sure the weather forecast was about 40.
Hey Andrew, what are we doing today?
Well, I don't know. We're gonna go into town and then go for an explore somewhere. Probably maybe the castle.
Okay, we'll try that.
That is a bold duck.
Yeah, I was at Oldham Towers the other day and we sat down with some...
This is like the second worst bus.
How far it is, but
Oh, is that it?
yeah, that's it.
So did you
lived in the top with the stained glass? No, the one with
below.
See, it's a stained glass.
Yeah. So our living room was the two on the right hand
Oh, that's
side,
pretty cool.
and my bedroom was the one on the left.
Yeah.
With that view?
After a long week of hard work, we figured it'd be good to go out and explore Lancaster for a bit. We visited Lancaster Castle, which had been used for 500 years as a prison until 2011. It currently still serves as a crown court and as a museum. And the Lancaster students also treated us to some very nice walking tours.
I don't think you should go down there when it's going to be really boggy.
So this used to be like a pre-exam thing. Me and Andrew, before the day before an exam, would take a walk along here. Like mostly in the summer, it was actually not too bad because like there's a big path we're going to go down in a minute. But this was like a nice chill and kind of unwind to the point where Andrew genuinely couldn't relax at all if he didn't do it. So it's scenic, right?
Oh yeah.
For like, what, how many hours is it
It's like
a day?
we start at 9 and then we finish at 6:30. It's 4 hours of lectures,
And then a lot of work.
hour and a half of tutorials, lots of
feels like
private
more than
study
4 hours.
time.
Yeah, it feels like a lot more than 4 hours.
It's quite intense, this school.
Yeah. So it's nice just to get out in the fresh air and walk.
Yeah. Taking Andrew's advice to heart, the next day I went with some friends to visit Hadrian's Wall, the northernmost border of the once great Roman Empire.
thought this is all left. Look at that little like baby.
Go find it.
So come on.
After 2 weeks at the school, on the last full day of lectures, it was tradition that our tutors took us out to the bar. But for some reason, there was still one more lecture after our pub trip. Apparently, I wasn't that interested.
This is the conference center.
The final night of the school finished with a formal dinner at the nearby hotel, including some pre-dinner drinks and chit-chat.
You could be on like a DJ Khaled track.
Hello.
Hello.
So what would you like to tell the internet, Tom?
I don't want to tell the internet anything. I just want to be like candid in there, like just like here's Tom doing something he wasn't expecting this, you know,
You weren't
like
expecting this.
well, no, I was. Like how me is in it.
Oh, okay.
You know,
we can like do this when you're at CERN.
Yeah, at CERN, you can just like come by R1 and I'll be there just doing something cool by accident.
Yeah.
And so we all enjoyed dinner. Migle won a prize for her poster. Then the next day, we're on the bus.
Going home.
Yay!
Yeah, after a long school.
It was a long school, wasn't it?
Long school.
It's like, it was very endurance testing. Hello.
You're famous now.
Are we going to be in the video?
If you want to be. Say hello.
Yeah.
It was like super tiring.
Yeah.
So lots of physics, lots of lectures and homework. Quite a lot of, well, maybe you had a lot of here. I'm more of a whistle. Do you want to contribute?
I'm just observing that.
Oh, okay.
But like, I will contribute when I have important things to say.
So what was your most important takeaway from the school?
There's particles out there, and we haven't found them all, I don't think. And we needed this more thinking so that we can discover more things about the universe, and that's important because people care about that.
I think a good takeaway that I've learned is that I am both physically and mentally much tougher than I expected it to be.
Apart from what your mum has mentioned.
In cases of like, you know, if someone were to socially experiment on me, like I'd probably cry a lot, but I'm fine.
Jessel had a bad time with the food, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The fact that like everything was just kind of deep fried or just boiled vegetables.
Yeah.
like it's kind of hard to sustain yourself and like be able to like work as well as I know I can. Yeah, I'm glad to be leaving. I'm glad we've got this on camera. Okay, I have a question for you then.
Okay.
Since you just asked us what our takeaway was, I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
What have you taken away from this HEP summer school?
I think the two things. Firstly, it was nice to get a bit of a deep dive into the theory and sort of understand more about why we're doing the experiments we're doing and how that relates to the theory. And, like, I learned a lot about certain jargon that I read and I don't understand. Like, theorists would say, oh, this is important, but as an experimentalist I don't understand why that's important. But now I understand that a little more. And then the second thing was, it was great to make friends. I love making friends. To be honest, I've been quite lonely these past few weeks at CERN because I'm by myself. But now I have some friends.
Go to
That's
R1
great.
on a Friday. You'll make friends.
I will go to R1. And yeah, it was nice to. A third thing was it was nice to get away from work, just like not think about my project for a while, and just relax and go to school. It's cool.
Cool. How do I stop?
Food was bad though. And then you just press the red button.